Friends, there are rumors circulated on social media suggesting that filling up your car with petrol on a hot day could potentially cause the tank to explode. Let's look at the facts and the science and technology behind this. With the summer scorching and the prices of fuel going up, there is a claim being made in the social media about how much petrol should be filled, being attributed to Indian Oil Corporation Limited. The viral news which has come in the media, it claims that due to increase in temperature, do not fill petrol to the maximum limit in the tanks. It will cause an explosion in the fuel tank. So fill half tank and leave the rest for the air. This premise sounds terrifying, but thankfully it makes no scientific sense. Indian Oil Corporation themselves have clarified this. They have totally disowned this statement, and they have stated that automobile manufacturers design their vehicles considering all aspects of performance requirements, claims and ambient condition with built-in safety factors. So it's thereby perfectly safe to fill the fuel in the vehicles up to the full tank or the maximum limit as specified by the manufacturers, irrespective of the winter or summer or rains or whatever. This is as per the clarification issued by Indian Oil Corporations. If you look at the fuel systems in a car, the system is designed to cope with vapors coming from the fuel, and there is no risk whatsoever on the explosion. The volume of air in the tank is called the ullage, which usually is a mixture of air and fuel vapors. The petrol evaporates at room temperature, and hence, no matter what is the color of the petrol tank or the temperature around, the petrol or the gasoline converts into vapors. There is a vapor space always. The more the ullage in a petrol tank, the more volume of vapors will be formed in the tank. Possibility of an explosion of a fuel tank is extremely very remote and can be ruled out as such. In a lighter sense, we can say that such an explosion simply cannot happen unless you make the tank airtight, tank tight, and then put it on a stove or a burner just to crack the tank. However, modern fuel tanks must have the ability to vent pressure. Further, the weaker joints and the seals would definitely open up, averting any possibility of a great pressurization or an explosion inside the tank. Also, you may note that the temperature at which a fuel like petrol can auto-ignite, that is, the temperature at which the fuel can combust without a trigger or a spark, is very high. It's almost around 250 degrees centigrade or 495 degree Fahrenheit. This level of temperature, is higher than what usually we can encounter. Even in an insulated tank driven or parked in anywhere in this planet Earth, the temperature can never reach to that high, like 250 degrees centigrade, to auto-ignite petrol. It's also to be noted here that nowadays internal combustion engine cars include evaporative emission control, that is EVAP systems. Vaporized fuel can create pressure in the tank. A little bit of pressure is always possible. Although this is entirely normal, the EVAP systems in the car is there to filter the fuel vapor and prevent the gas tank from becoming over pressurized. Also, this EVAP helps to prevent the release of fuel vapors from the fuel tank system into the atmosphere and cause pollution. Let us conclude this topic here by saying that all fuel systems in a passenger vehicle is designed to cope up with any expansion of fuel or any vaporizations or any vapor coming out of the fuel. There is absolutely no risk of explosion from filling the fuel to the tank full. The cars are actually tested in weather extreme conditions to be able to cope with the hot and cold temperatures. Thank you.